think we're ready for that conversation.
Hi guys, welcome to another video. It's your girl Sharice Roxburgh, who everybody calls Roxy. I hope that you all are having an awesome day today. My day has been going absolutely great so far. Thanks for asking. In today's video, we are going to be talking about if it is acceptable for the woman to play the main breadwinner in the family or in the household. This is very controversial, and before we even jump into the video, I want to tell you this is my opinion. I will be giving you some rationale behind why I say what I say, but that does not mean that it is, it's set in stone or whatever. It's completely fine for you to have another opinion, and if you do, I would love to hear them down in the comment section. We can have a discussion there. So I would highly suggest, if you haven't already, to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I post videos like this every single Sunday. So without any further rambling, let's hop into this video. Okay guys, so to answer the question, is it acceptable? Yes, I think it is acceptable. However, is it for me? No, it is not. I do not feel like the woman should be the sole breadwinner in the family. It's just not for me. The reason behind me saying this is there are so many factors that will affect it. I think that both partners should be breadwinners in the family. There is less problems when you have this. Now hear what I'm saying. Let's say, for instance, the woman is the main or the sole breadwinner in the family, right? A woman typically wants children, or a man typically wants children. I'm not saying that everybody wants it, so don't come for me. But I'm saying in most cases, or in most situations, this is the case. Now, when a woman is supposed to bear a child, nurture that child, and go to work at the same time, this is just going to get too frustrating. And trust me, my mom has done it her whole entire life. She has done it, and we all came out great. So I know that it can be done. But the emotional, the physical, the mental strain that it puts on you as a woman, it is not healthy. So can it be done? Yeah, sure, it can be done. But do I want to do it for myself? No. I'm a very independent person. I provide for myself. But it's a different scenario when you have a man who is supposed to be that provider, who is supposed to be that strength. And yes, not only financially can a man be, useful, but in cases like this, women are usually the nurturers. You get what I'm saying? That aspect of it is already there. So trying to change the roles or trying to flip the roles is just going to be too much work. What may work for Dorothy and Jim may not work for Michael and Sarah. You get what I'm saying? So it's not a one size fits all. But for me personally, and I know that a lot of persons share the same sentiments, but we live in a day and age today where women are so independent, women are so badass, and yes, we are, but it should not be an expectation. The man should be the protector, the provider. That's my opinion. I think we need to normalize this situation where one party has to stay at home and the other has to go to work. I think that both parties can go to work and be successful. Women are generally more emotional beings than men. We can all agree on this, right? No, this is also another instance that I'm going to share with you guys. The woman is the sole breadwinner. She's bringing in the big bucks. She is, doing her thing. Now the man is at home taking care of the kids, such on and such forth. A woman, even if the man was the breadwinner, the roles were reversed in this instance, and the man was the breadwinner and the woman stayed at home, women typically are very controlling. So they're always, and I say this in a good way, they're the ones who will make the decisions as where do you guys vacation, or what brand this we should buy for the kids or whatever. Men just provide the money and the woman usually just do the rest. So that's usually the case. No, in this instance, and this is real, this is what really happens. In the instance that the woman is now the sole breadwinner and the man is at home, the woman is still going to feel that urge to make those decisions, right? It's natural. It's what happens. So the woman is the breadwinner and she's also making all of the financial decisions, the big decisions when it comes on to the household and everything. What does the man or the men really do in this case? You get what I'm saying? This is where they start to feel useless, like, you know, what's going on? You get what I'm saying? What am I really doing? Am I just taking care of the kids? Am I just cleaning the house? It just doesn't sit right with me. I don't know if anybody else is sharing this, and I don't know, a lot of these people who advocate for women, I'm a big advocate, but in this one instance, I don't believe that the woman should be going out to work and the man staying at home. There will be undoubtedly problems in that household. The natural balance of things is just off because typically the woman will make the decisions and, you know, do the little stuff here and there because the men really don't really care about those things. They will pass it through them and they'll be like, babe, do what you want to do. You know, it's usually that way. And that would be fine if the roles were reversed, if the man was going to work and the woman was staying home because he's giving her back some power. But so you women are used to making these decisions, and trust me, we're good at it. We're good at finding best places for locations, the best laundry detergent, the best, you know, we're just used to that. It's in our DNA. So there are some things that are so intrinsic and there are some things that are so set in place. I'm not saying that there aren't exceptions where men are better, because I know of women who has zero maternal instincts and I know men who are, you know, on point with stuff like that. So I'm not talking about the one-off cases and I'm not talking about the minority. I'm generally speaking, and I'm talking about the majority of how, you know, it really works. You get what I'm saying? So a man staying at home is just going to cause more problems in my opinion, and the psychological aspect of it is just really, you know, it's just going to play a role on both parties' psyche. You know, there's going to be a time when if the woman back answers the man, it's going to be 10 times worse than if he was actually providing for the family. Best believe that. So she probably back answered him, you know, because we can be sassy and our tongues can be loose at times. It's just how we are. We can't help it. You know what I'm saying? So whether he is providing or not, that will happen. But let's say that he is not providing and that slip up happens. The whole conflict may just explode into something big and ugly as the man is not in his role as the dominant species. I don't think we're ready for that conversation saying that the man is the dominant species, because I know that y'all are gonna jump and say,
no, he's not more dominant than me and blah 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 blah.
But the man is the dominant species. We're supposed to follow in his footsteps. Usually we are deciding where those footsteps go, but the fact is he's the one with the power, he's the one with the say. And this is again why I said both parties should be working and both parties should be providing financially for that household, because it also gives women the ability to be more independent. They're not solely dependent, because back in the day so many women take so much bullshit. I see a lot of people talking about, oh, my granddad and my grandma been together for 50 years and blah 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 blah. You know why that happened? Simply because your grandma could not leave. She got a bunch of kids. She experienced a lot of problems, because a lot of these relationships, I know the older ones, the women, they experience so much trauma, but they don't leave because guess what? They couldn't. They had no financial independence. So I don't believe that no woman should stay at home either. No, I'm not saying that. I think that both parties need to go and gain their own independence. I think that the roles need to be clear and crystal between the whole in the household. I think there needs to be respect between both parties, and I think a man respects a woman more when she's earning, because guess what, he's gonna be in his place and say, you know what, I don't have the full power, so if I mess up, then she's probably gonna go. You get what I'm saying? She has the ability to leave. But when a woman is solely dependent on a man, what's gonna happen? There's no way. And it goes vice versa too. So it's not only a one-way street, but it's been a one-way street for so many years that, you know, that's really the general thought of it all. This concludes this week's video. That was my 2 cents on this matter. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. I want y'all to tell me, because I know that people or persons are going to have varying opinions, and I would love to hear. So I hope that y'all enjoy the rest of your week, and I will catch you in the next video. Same place, same time. See you later, alligator.